battling hard through the first half. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Utah leading. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Sanders. Booker out there with Paul. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's the machine in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Conley's shot is off.
Well, I think he kind of alligator-armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Kicks it to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Conley. That is good. Conley's got 7 points.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And, Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And Sanders, here we go. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That's good from Sanders.
Been a solid outing for Sanders. He has 12 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Sanders against Gay. He kicks it to Favors. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning-quick release on his jump shot.
There's the pick. Paul passes to the machine. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. And a brief look while we have the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Look at the machine. You know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And with Booker, you know, who is a Kentucky guy, he's a sharpshooter. Greg, you're talking about that. His dad actually played at the University of Missouri. He was a pretty good shooter. Clark, this Booker has a pretty good frame to work with, and I think that's going to serve him well in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like his size. I like his stroke. I like his toughness. I think he's going to be better defensively than people think. He's got a lot of good stuff in his game already.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
Check out the game for Silk. 12 points, and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Clark, 5 pretty big points indeed.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Timeout called, the Suns.
You know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. Powered down with both hands.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Rudy Gay on the wing. Favors sets the pick for Gay. Inside. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Sanders' shot is good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Four on the clock. Again, the Jazz score. The Suns have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Sanders against Gay. From about 16. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 16 points for the natural.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
And the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And Mitchell drops them both. The Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Booker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Booker's got 8.
And guys, with the Suns last year, you know, it wasn't a full return to that 7 seconds or less era, but it was pretty close. And the Suns were right at the top in terms of pace of play.
Lets it go with a 3. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Mitchell.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
And Booker kicks to Sanders. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Well, as our listeners and our viewers know, we love analytics, and pace is how many possessions you see during an average game. The Suns were close, Clark, to 100.
Yeah, only the Rockets and Warriors played at a higher pace than the Suns did, Kevin. And pushing the pace is really when they were most effective.
Paul passes to Morris. Clock at 6. Here's the machine. He's covered by Favors. Good. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Mitchell. 20 points for him. Back to Conley. From deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Paul missing. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Suns. So it's the Jazz now. Mitchell dishes to Clarkson. Favors with a screen on Paul. Clarkson with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Chandler kicks to Booker. Chandler a screen. Booker with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. Chandler uses the glass to finish the layup. Chandler's got his first 2 points of the night.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now, here's Clarkson, defended by Paul. Chandler with the steal. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Joe Ingles is checked in for Mitchell. Phoenix also making some changes. Sarge comes in for the machine. And it's Crawford in for Sanders. There's the pick. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Drains the three-pointer. Paul's got 17.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And here's Clarkson, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Ingles, defended by Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
The Jazz making a switch here. Burks is checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Payne, he's checked in for Paul. Jazz trail by 6.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league. Had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
Here's Payne. Over to the left wing. Here's Booker. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Jazz have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Ingles. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. To the left wing. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Crawford, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Chandler kicks to Crawford. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Crawford's got 8 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now Burke Favors with the screen. Burke the pass to Favors. Here's Ingles, guarded by Crawford. Here's Clarkson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Suns leading by 3. To the right side. Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Gay with the block. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Over to the wing. From the corner. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
No good from Booker. Utah shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Gay drives in. Another miss by Utah.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. And the Suns also making a change. Crowder's checked in. .127 left in the third quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Gay. Here's Gobert. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Kicks it out to Crawford. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
There's the feed to Ingles. He dishes it to Gay. There's 31 seconds left in the third.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Feeds to Crowder. A steal. Burke dishes to Clarkson. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Here's Crawford. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first free throw of the game.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Crawford. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, it's tipped. Shot is off. The third quarter comes to a close. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Suns leading by 6. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Jazz. Mitchell is out there at Conley. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Mitchell. Bullseye! Mitchell's got 22 points.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Good. 18 points for the natural. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Paul against Conley. Here's Mitchell. Gobert, the screen. Shot off the screen. And the shot falls short this time.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And Sanders, here we go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Conley. Got it. Good job in the low post. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Paul kicks to Sanders. Out to the right wing. Here's the machine. Defended by Gobert. Gobert with the defensive effort. With the floater. Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns leading by 6. Sanders in the post. Gobert on him. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gay. Last season for Chris Paul, another strong season. He had plenty of form in terms of media hype. He was as strong as ever on the court and off the court.
And that's a great point. You know, he did kind of fly under the radar. It's hard to imagine a first-team Hall of Famer in the future could do that, but a lot of it had to do with Steph Curry kind of coming on to the scene, splashing on the scene, if you will. But he is still one of the top point guards in our league.
Conley's shot is off.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Passes it to Booker. And a wide open look for Sanders. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Sanders has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, for Paul, you talk about the lack of talk about him last year. Very quietly came close to the 50-40-90 club.
And the Jazz call time here.
The 50-40-90 club, something only elite scorers reach it. And Paul came close while playing point guard. He might not get the hype he used to, but CP3 is very much still one of the best in our league.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. he hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 15 points in just the second half.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Booker with it. From 13 feet, it goes down. Booker's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league.
Conley, the pass to Favors. Conley against Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Leaner from distance. That's good on the jump shot. And that's now 11 points for Conley.
And guys, with Favors, his development, you know, you forget, sometimes it takes big men a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons. How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Morris, no good on the free throw. Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Gobert the screen. Bogdanovich dishes to Favors. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
One shot. One shot.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Suns on defense. Gobert the screen. 6 to shoot. Favors inside. Covered by Morris.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
The open shot, Paul. Can't hit. So Utah will take it the other way. Their next game is at Oracle Arena, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Suns leading by 11. Pass to Sanders. It's deflected. Mitchell passes to Conley. And taken away by Paul. Sanders, high post. Morris, a screen. Paul goes in. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Checking out the game Marquise Morris is having. He has 8 points and the 1 steal.
And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Jazz trail by 14. Outside Conley. Favors with the screen. Conley kicks to Mitchell. To the inside, Gobert, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Shot's good.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's Mitchell. Favors with the screen. High post try. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. Well, they're trailing here, but you got to admire how hard they're playing. I mean, that kind of effort is a winning effort. They're working the ball inside and trying to do what they can to get back in it.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And here is Paul. Pass to Sanders. Swiped it away. The pass to Mitchell. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Phoenix leading by 8. Now Sanders. Morris into the lane. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. Here's Conley. Gay, a screen on Paul. Favors with the screen. Gay outside. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And Sanders, here we go. Gay with the block, and he's able to get it back. Here's Booker. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And no question, G.A., Rudy Gay is one of those guys who has always put up great numbers, but in 9 seasons he's been in the league, only one playoff. Only one. Count them, one. Back in 2012.
Yeah, but what if he were still in Memphis, though, Kevin? I mean, that's one of it. Sometimes it's not always your fault that you're not getting there.
True.
You got to play on a good enough team, and he hasn't up to this point. So, yeah, he's had his moments of inconsistency and will disappear at time. So there's some shared blame there as to why he hasn't been more consistent when it comes to the postseason.
That free throw good from Gay.
Looking at the numbers for Rudy Gay, 16 points, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Paul. He feeds it to Sanders. Morris a screen. And Sanders, here we go. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And, you know, back to Rudy Gay, he's a tremendous all-around talent. Physically, instinctively, skill-wise, he's got it all. Except that consistent winning touch, that remains to be completed.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Phoenix leading by 3. Now here's Booker. And Sanders, here we go.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Utah. They're on a 15-6 run. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Favors with a wide open look. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The Machine's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Paul dishes to Booker. Morris a screen. Booker the pass to the Machine. Gobert with the block. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. Rebound, Utah.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
And it's Conley penetrating. And Favors kicks to Gay. Favors sets the pick for Gay. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 6th rebound on the night. No one near him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 21 points for Chris Paul.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Here's Conley. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter. Dishes it to Gobert. Gay passes to Conley. Kicks to Favors. Another miss by Utah. Suns leading by 7. And stolen by Favors. Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 3 rebounds now in this one. There's the dish to Paul. There's the screen. Passes to the Machine. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's a 9-point Suns lead. Conley with it. Inside. Shot to stop the drought. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Shooting for Utah, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. And he is unable to get the second one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Pocket 6. And there's the feed to Morris. 14 feet away. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Another miss by Utah.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Gobert with the block.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
And Sanders kicks to Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Chris, how does a win like this help propel the team at this point in the schedule?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
It was a pretty good start, Chris. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul. Right out of the gates, he came out strong, making his first 3 shots and helping establish some offensive rhythm.
You know what? He's a total package as a floor general. There may not be an official ranking for the best leaders in the league, but if there was, CP3 would be right at the top of the list.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.